We all know on this channel, we all like to make an effort, don't we? When we sit down to watch these videos, I know I'm looking at you. Yes. Sartorially challenged, aren't we, at times? We all are, though, let's be honest. You know, we all have down days. Somebody said to me recently, Neil, do you ever not appear in a shirt and tie? In fact, somebody jokingly made a remark a while back that they imagined I slept in the full suit and shirt and tie. Of course not. We all like to present ourselves looking our best, or hopefully our best, on that day to the world, don't we? You know, even if we're just popping out to the shops or collecting a prescription or whatever, you know, you never know what you're doing. And have you noticed this? You always bump into someone when you look your absolute worst, and you can see them thinking, thought so. But now let me tell you what's interesting. What's emerged over here in the United Kingdom is seemingly we're going even further back to dressing further down. And obviously many people will realize this is not a look that I totally embrace, because obviously if you're doing things like gardening, decorating, cleaning the house, you're not going to be dressed up like this. But you know, you do have to make an effort. And as we've seen time and time again, including over here with Marks and Spencer's, they're taking out many suits because apparently people work from home and now don't wear suits. But what should be the bastion of good taste, the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, have now been once again caught out, basically saying that the newsreaders, the news reporters, and you know, whatever you want to call them, now need to dress down. There's no need to wear a shirt and tie. You should kind of look sweaty and scruffy, because that's relatable to the audience. If you look a bit more Harrison Ford, a bit action man, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, pushing through whatever dramatic scene you're doing, then that really would be beneficial for the audience. They can relate to it more. Now, of course, this has come up with a terrible backlash, because when you think about it, the BBC used to have people, get this, way back in the 1930s and 40s through to the 50s, even wearing a dinner suit while doing announcements on the radio, because they said that they never knew when they were going to be called forward, in fact, maybe to go over to the Palace or 10 Downing Street. Nothing wrong with looking smart. But it appears even if you're paying your £159 licence fee now every year, you cannot be assured of somebody being clean, presentable, shaven, or if you're a lady, looking just, you know, pleasant, wearing a nice outfit. Have you noticed more recently, in fact, newsreaders around the world have decided to wear trainers on screen, you know, be more comfortable, be more relaxed. Now, am I a fuddy-duddy? Do you agree with this? Do you prefer your people to be sartorially, you know, at least presentable? You're inviting them into your home. Does it add an air of authority to the proceedings? Or in fact, is the BBC and other corporations now that wish to dress down absolutely correct? As ever, I'd love to know what you think. But when you look at these stars from the yesteryear, the ladies and the gentlemen who presented our news in such a very professional and impartial manner, I know which one I'll be choosing. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.